Gender swapping, as the title implies, is the act of taking a character with a pre-established gender in the original source material and changing it while adapting your character for the screen. These acts have caused a lot of controversy, so the question I want to address is gender swapping actually an issue? My answer is that it actually depends. If you're one of those misogynistic people who automatically answer yes because you don't like seeing female characters, this video is not for you. Leave your dislike and hate comment and have a good day. Now, for the rest of you normal people out there, I want to address the instances where gender swapping does and doesn't work. And I actually have a couple of examples to address this issue, which includes Invincible is my favorite show still airing right now, and I think a big part of that is the amazing character work done here. As far as I'm aware, the show currently has 2 gender swapped characters. This includes Shrinking Ray and Tech Jacket. I'll start with Tech Jacket. Is this a good gender swap? My verdict is that it's too early to say, given that she's been in the show for barely 4 episodes. But I'll go over the possibilities where this gender swap would work and where it wouldn't. In my opinion, in order for a gender swap to be justified, swapping the gender should add more to the character than we lose from not having the original gender. In Tech Jacket's case, many people are upset that her personality doesn't seem to match the aura of the original Tech Jacket, which was a male. I'd consider that a loss for the fans. But let's say in season 5, Tech Jacket gets an interesting plotline that she wouldn't have been able to get with her own gender. For example, it seems like they're setting up some kind of relationship with Oliver. That could be interesting and justify her existence. I don't know though, Oliver's into lobsters. But for Tech Jacket, if she gets something interesting to do, I'd say the gender swap is justified, and if not, I'd consider it a loss. The reason why I hold hope for Tech Jacket, and they'll justify Tech Jacket's gender swap, is because they already have done that with Shrinking Ray, even if it took her some time to grow into that role. In season 1, she was just a random superhero and her gender swap seemed random. But as the seasons progressed, she developed into this really sweet and natural dynamic with Rexplode. This more than justifies her existence, and I have full faith that Tech Jacket will get something similar. The Boys has gender swapped a lot of characters, including Victoria Newman and Mallory. However, I want to highlight the most vital one, Stormfront. This completely changes multiple plot points. First, being Homelander's love interest of the season is a pivotal moment in his arc in the first 3 seasons. Her death destroys him mentally and had all of us cheering when it happened. While I'm not familiar with the Boys comics, I'm pretty sure that this wasn't exactly there before. In addition, as bad as and contrived it is, she does play a big role in season 5's plot and motivates actions behind both Homelander and Soldier Boy, even if it sucks, unfortunately. And overall, the gender swap here was a good choice as it opens up far more plot points than normal. Again, going back to something where the verdict isn't clear, I have the movie Hexed. This movie isn't even out yet, but apparently Hex was originally meant to have a male lead until we got this, which I've discussed in its own video. While obviously we probably won't see the movie with the male lead, this brings up a different issue I have with gender swapping, and Disney in particular. Disney doing so comes off as forcing themselves to appear progressive without actually writing strong female characters. Disney used to be a studio that would write compelling female characters, and I just haven't seen that in a while. A couple comments told me that I was being too harsh on a movie that hasn't even released, and while that is true to an extent, I think a trailer is more than emblematic of a movie's quality, and this just isn't it. I'm harsh on the studio because I remember a time when they would deliver quality products consistently, and when I see decisions like this, it's genuinely disappointing to me. So ultimately, is gender swapping an issue? Only if the writers decide to do absolutely nothing with it.